runs the same way. This is the camera we use for the scoreboard shot. These on the scoreboard. This here unlocks, and of course this will lock for. Try and level this a little bit or balance it. All right, same way. Zoom in, zoom out. Onto it. It's an autofocus. You're going to get. They're coming in this way, straight down here, and then when they hit the point, the lead and like the 10th or 12th girl are aligned. They will lined up, and then they're both going to go this way. So you're just basically a coverall shot, and this kind of thing, and they're both going to go from there. They're splitting, going up the steps, and going to their seats over there. So you're kind of like just a coverall. Cover our bases. Hey! Good. You working this?
Yeah.
Good. Alright. Yeah, it's pretty much it. This mic is hot. I'm getting some crowd noise out of it. It'll be really low, but it will be hot mic. It's not really. Just stay here, stay on the camera. I want you to, okay, give me a table. Table shot is that. It's the table, you know, or all the new kids. That's where the new National Honor Society kids are going to sit. Or so new kids, old kids, table, screen. If I ever need a shot of the screen, give me a shot of the screen, you know. Or big wide room. Big wide room always has that. I don't care if the screen's cut off in the big wide room because I want to see crowd, table, and podium where somebody's speaking. Okay? Really not to it. It's a simple thing.
Good morning and welcome to the 2022 Arthur J. Prescott National Honor Society Tapping and Induction Ceremony. Please respectfully stand and join the current members in saying the pledge to the American flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated. We would like to thank our superintendent, Mr. Rocco Adducci, for joining us in this ceremony today and supporting all of the students of Newton Falls Schools. At this time, I would like to turn the podium over to our superintendent, Mr. Rocco Adducci, who would like to share a few words.
Thank you. Good morning and welcome to our induction ceremony for the National Honor Society. Welcome and thank you for attending, our parents, relatives and friends, our teachers, of course our present NHS members and our future members who will remain nameless for a little bit. And also our great students from 9 through 12 here. And I've been in education since 1971, and there's not many places I was where you could get a whole school district, 9 through 12 in one building, and parents look around. Aren't they great? Let's give our students a hand, please. There are 4 tenets of National Honor Society: scholarship, leadership, service, and character. I'm going to try to wrap all those into one person. Number 1, again, since 1971 I've been in education, and 2 things remain constant throughout that period of time. Number 1, our students. Every year it amazes me as I go through the 1 or 2 years I've been in education that the kids, the students, the ladies and gentlemen, they all remain the same since that 71 through right now. They all want the same thing. They don't want you to look through them. They want you to recognize them, not necessarily with A's and B's. They want to be recognized as an individual. And our teachers here on a daily basis, and I think I do the same thing, make sure, no matter if it's a DNF student, okay, as someone that just came to our school district, you treat everybody the same way. Now, what is the difference between today's students, 9-12, and back 30, 40 years ago? Every graduating class maintained extra weight on their shoulders. And today's weight, and looking back, I'm not sure that I would want to be a student at this age. But I look on a daily basis and I see how they handle themselves. They do a great, great job with everything piling on their shoulders, okay, that we didn't have as adults. Teachers didn't have. I always tell the students we weren't allowed to use a calculator or a computer. They go, why? Because it wasn't invented yet. So, here we are. Now, what makes that individual, okay? And I'm looking, wrapping all these tenets into maybe one word, okay? And let's say, for lack of a better one, let's say integrity, okay? And the good and the bad, okay? And we all have bad things happen to us, okay? And the bad things, for the most part, are more than the positive things, but you have to grow on that positive, okay? And when you look at the negative situations, it's how you bounce back from negativity, okay? And doing the right thing even when no one is watching. One of the worst, I'm in the restroom over here, no one's watching me, I'm going to roll up a ball and throw it in the toilet and laugh on my way out, okay? Or I'm a senior in high school, male or female, And Mom, Dad, I think I'm going to go sleep over Jimmy's house or Susie's house. They're having a sleepover, and I'm going to go there, and it's just going to be us girls or us guys, and we're going to watch movies. We're going to eat popcorn and pizza, and we have people upstairs, and then instead of going there, you go somewhere else, maybe a party. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. And how can we, and we got great science teachers here and all those people, and one of them, I'm sure, teach you about the ecosystem. Okay, we all know what the ecosystem is. Each individual person in this room, okay, how do we change society? How do we change the world? It starts, okay, one of these generations had to step forward and start doing the things that I'm talking about here, okay? I'm old school. But I'll tell you what, you got some people up here, okay, Mrs. Rankin, the teachers, a lot of them are old school, but you put that new school in there too, and that's important, okay? That's very important. So your little ecosystem, when you get married, you have kids, I know that we all do bad things, okay? But when you have that family, when you have your little ecosystem, you have to move forward and doing the right thing. How do we change the world? Look what's happening, gang, okay? Never would think that would be the case. My dad was in World War II, the greatest generation. Did they do bad things? Absolutely, okay? Was there slavery? Was there civil rights? Absolutely, okay? But we have to admit our mistakes, say we did wrong, but we want to fix it. And we depend on the 9 through 12 here on fixing it in your little ecosystem. Now, Mr. Shelby's down here. He says, now, if you're getting too long, I'm going to flash the camera. I feel his eyes on me here. Okay, so I'm going to wind up with this. Okay, please take that with you. Please take that with you. And that's including adults, too. You have to preach that. You have to want that. You have to need that. And I always go back to those 4 words, okay? I love the scholarship, leadership, service, and character, which they'll be lighting the candles here. And I'm sure that's not their only one. That's what they admire the most, okay? But love, respect, loyalty, and honesty. You do those 4 things, and you're going to be a successful person. God bless you. I love you.
At this time, I would like to introduce our high school principal, Mrs. Rachel Rankin, who would like to share a few words.
Good morning. Thank you all for joining us on this momentous occasion as we celebrate our current National Honor Society members and welcome the new additions today in our induction ceremony. I want to thank Superintendent Adducci and our Board of Education, as well as welcome our Tiger families who are in attendance today and those watching on our school YouTube channel. I want to acknowledge Mrs. Donnelly, our National Honor Society advisor, for her tireless efforts to support student success beyond the classroom and encourage engagement in service, leadership, scholarship, and character in our community. She puts an incredible amount of time, energy, and love into her role as our National Honor Society advisor, and her efforts are extremely appreciated. There's a quote by the Brazilian soccer player Pelé that states, "Success is no accident. It is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, and sacrifice, and most of all, a love of what you are doing or learning to do." You do not become a National Honor Society member by accident. The students sitting here before you on this stage, and those that will join them shortly, are not here by accident. They are sitting here before you because they have put in the hard work. They've persevered, they've learned, they've studied, sacrificed, and possessed a love of learning in order to achieve the success we celebrate today. I was a member of National Honor Society in high school, and I also served as a National Honor Society advisor here for several years when I was still in the classroom. I can personally attest to the level of commitment and dedication that is asked of our National Honor Society members. They demonstrate the pillars of this organization through character, service, scholarship, and leadership, both inside of our school and outside in the community. You will see our National Honor Society members tutoring during and after school in the Tiger Den, helping with the Kiwanis Club's backpack program for our elementary students, volunteering at polling locations during election time, removing flags at the cemeteries following holidays, assisting with city events like the chili cook-off and the tree lighting ceremony, helping our ABC Club with elementary events such as luncheons and Santa's Workshop, hosting the annual Zombie Run where proceeds are donated to the local Santa's Workshop in town, and even holding the ELF Job Fair and training event where 55 children were able to participate in a fun evening of holiday-themed activities. Just this week, they coordinated Say Something Week, providing daily information about our Sandy Hook Promise violence prevention program, and encouraging students to reach out to trusted adults and say something if they see something. This is just a fraction of the contributions of our distinguished National Honor Society members. Again, it is no accident that they are up here. I sincerely thank each and every member of National Honor Society and our newest inductees today, as you've made a powerfully positive impact on our school. You've set an example for others to follow, not only within the school, but also within our community. You have exhibited the qualities of National Honor Society members through character, leadership, scholarship, and service, and you have also held high to our school standards of respect, responsibility, and engagement. As your principal, some of you your former teacher and even basketball coach, I'm extremely proud of you. We are all extremely proud of you, and I congratulate both current and new members as we celebrate your incredible achievements today. Thank you.
At this time, I would like to introduce National Honor Society Advisor, Mrs. Mary Ann Donnelly.
Good morning to our staff, students, and guests, as well as future members of the National Honor Society. This morning, we will be formally recognizing those students who have been selected by our chapter's faculty council to be members of the Arthur J. Prescott chapter of the National Honor Society. Today, we will call 10 new members. Those who will be called today to membership in the National Honor Society have made some hard choices over the years. Their high school career has been plagued by pandemic, yet they chose to take opportunities to serve their community. They chose time and time again to provide community service because they know the value in helping others and lifting them up when they need it. They have chosen to study for that exam or work on that project instead of going to a party. They attended their scheduled Zoom sessions to keep up with their classwork when they could have slept in or just let their educational opportunities slip past them so that they could play video games or something like that, or cheat on their assignments by copying the work of someone else. They valued education. They demonstrated how to lead in many different ways, as they know you do not need to be a class officer or club officer to show positive leadership. They know that just how you act shows leadership, and it can be positive or negative, and they chose to be positive. They have chosen to be honorable and be someone who can be relied on because they know that everything boils down to their character. Even when they wanted to do or say something maybe not so kind, they did not, because they know that having good character is doing what is right, no matter who is watching. Chris Bansko said, "Character is the most important trait we should look for in others. If a person does not have good character, nothing else matters." Jane Goodall said, "You cannot get through a single day without having an impact on the world around you. What you do makes a difference, and you have to decide what kind of difference you want to make." Those who are accepted as members of the National Honor Society must show that that difference they want to make is that of a positive influence on their community. Once inducted, members are charged with the responsibility to uphold the pledge that they make here today and continue to demonstrate the qualities that earned them the honor of being inducted. Each of these students, like those before them, will continue to improve these qualities, our pillars of the National Honor Society: character, leadership, service, and scholarship. They will strive to be better tomorrow than they are today, and we should all follow this credo. As for our current membership, the main focus of this year's National Honor Society has been working together as a group on two of the National Honor Society pillars: service and scholarship. While the members individually honed their personal skill set for character and leadership. As a group, they have aided our community when assistance was requested. Some of the assistance that they provided include participation with the Kiwanis Club Backpack Program, assisting in voting polling locations for Election Day, and assisting with flag removal in cemeteries. They also participated with the Commerce Association events like the tree lighting ceremony and Santa breakfast. At our elementary and middle school building, they helped the ABC Club with some events, including their Santa shop and holiday luncheon. Above these group activities, the members have also been working on individual service projects. Each year, members are charged to provide at least 30 hours of personal community service to locations and groups of their interest. Some of the services provided this year include helping at the Church Mouse and the Salvation Army, shoveling snow for the elderly during our Snowmageddon that we had this year, writing Christmas cards to residents in nursing homes. They volunteered at sporting events and church events and participated as color guard for the Junior ROTC, among others. In addition to the community help requests we address as a group and individual community service projects that members participated in on their own, we also serve our community by providing activities for the family to do together and use those proceeds to go towards our philanthropy. We have already held 2 of these events this year. The first was the annual Zombie Run. We were back in person this year for the event, although we did still allow virtual participants as well. This year, we once again used our profits to purchase toys for the local Santa's workshop in town and were able to donate $600 in toys. 3 of the National Honor Society officers and the Special Events Committee chair went out with me to purchase the toys and deliver them to the Santa's workshop over their Thanksgiving break. Our second event was the Job Elf Fair and Training, where 55 children were able to join some North Pole elves as they had a fun evening where they got to stuff their own toys, plant Douglas fir trees, and so on. It should be mentioned that our National Honor Society membership came together and were able to switch this event from an in-person event to a virtual event with 11 video segments in a matter of a week. And we delivered packages to the doorsteps of the children of Newton Falls and beyond so that the participants had all of the supplies they needed. Proceeds from this event will go towards our spring events, including our annual Easter egg hunt, which we are in the planning stages for now, and we look forward to it being a fun time for all. For this scholarship focus, the National Honor Society provides the student body with information about prevention of school violence and social isolation through the Sandy Hook Promise programs, Start with Hello and Say Something. The latter, which we conclude today, and we also do the drug abuse prevention with National Family Partnership's Red Ribbon Week campaign. In addition to the prevention program information the National Honor Society provides, they also help our Tiger family with their current classroom concepts and academic performance by continuing their peer tutoring program, the Tiger Den Learning Center. Any student at the junior/senior high school can get academic help during most periods of the school day as well as after school. As you can see, we try our best to serve our school and local community, but each year we look for projects that have a global reach as well. This past year, we joined other National Honor Society chapters from around the country to help build sustainable schools in Côte d'Ivoire in West Africa by purchasing bricks made of recycled plastic. This spring, we look forward to purchasing a brick again for each of our new inductees, who will be called today, so that we can continue aiding in this project to help build schools. I would also like to point out that you may have noticed that the members here on stage are wearing their masks today. This was their call. I asked the officers what they wanted to do. The officers voted to have the membership wear their masks today, even though we are currently in a mask optional status in our school, to show unity and support for those members who either chose to continue wearing their masks or due to health reasons in their families needed to. When this was brought to the full membership, they too agreed that they would wear their NHS masks for the ceremony without dissension. I applaud their willingness to look out for their fellow man among their ranks. They did not look at just themselves and what they wanted, but instead looked at what was good for the whole. It reinforces to me what upstanding members of the community they are and will continue to be. At this time, I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to all of our new members who will be inducted today into membership of the National Honor Society. I look forward to working with you and seeing you grow in the upcoming months and year. Based on the history and success of our past members, and on behalf of myself and all of the staff here in Newton Falls Schools, I know that I can say that we cannot wait to see what you accomplish as the next members of the Arthur J. Prescott chapter of the National Honor Society. To our current members who will be graduates soon, as always, I challenge you to continue to be the pillars of your community. Never allow yourself to stop learning or providing for your fellow man. You can achieve whatever you set your mind to. You all have so many talents. Make sure that you don't waste any of them. William Arthur Ward once said, "If you can imagine it, you can achieve it. If you dream it, you can become it." Take those words to heart and continue to work towards your dreams and make them happen. Now we will have Ruby Andrucott, our historian, say a few words.
The National Honor Society was founded on March 1st, 1921. Our chapter of the National Honor Society began on April 10th, 1957. One person who helped found our chapter is Arthur J. Prescott, who is now who our chapter is named after. It was originally called the Newton Falls chapter of the National Honor Society, but its name was changed in his honor in 1969 after he sadly passed away at the young age of 49. I like to believe that this is not the reason he is honored by our chapter. Instead, he is honored because of his amazing accomplishments while he was still alive. He was a co-founder of our National Honor Society chapter in Newton Falls, as well as an English teacher, guidance counselor, superintendent, World War II veteran, writer of our Newton Falls alma mater, and much more. I believe that he is the perfect example of what an inductee should strive for. He was always doing what he could to better our school and community and going the extra mile. This is why my fellow inductees and soon-to-be inductees should be proud to be such part of such a special chapter of the National Honor Society. At this time, I would like to call our president, Alexandria Drake, back to the podium to begin the official installation of our new members. This morning, the membership of the Arthur J. Prescott chapter of National Honor Society will be inducting its new members. The candle burning before us is a symbol of our emblem, a burning torch superimposed upon a keystone supported at the base of the letters CSLS, representing the 4 pillars of the National Honor Society. Our 4 additional officers will review these pillars and the qualities of the candidates. The first pillar we will be hearing of today, scholarship, will be explained by our Vice President, Curtis Hart.
Scholarship. Scholarship denotes a commitment to learning. A student is willing to spend hours in reading and study, knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. We should continue to learn even when formal education has ended, for human education ends only with the end of life. Knowledge is one great element in life, which leads to the highest success and can be acquired in only one way, through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamp by which we read the past, the torch guiding us to the present, and the light that illuminates the future. Candidates have the charge to continually expand their world through the opportunities inherent in scholarship.
The second pillar, leadership, will be explained by our secretary, Sage Elliott.
Leadership. Leadership should exert a wholesome influence on the school and take an initiative in the classroom and in school activities. The real leader strives to train and aid others to reach their common goals of success. The price of leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to yield one's personal interest for the interest of others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter what power and resources may exist in a community, school, or nation, they are ineffectual without the guidance of a wise leader. Leadership is always needed. Thus, to lead is a meaningful and substantive charge to each of our members.
The third pillar, service, will be explained by our treasurer, Joseph Hall.
Service. Service can be established in the routine of the day's work, where many opportunities arise to help others both at school and in the community. A willingness to work for the benefit of those in need without monetary compensation or public recognition is the quality we seek in our membership and promote for the entire school student body. We are committed to the volunteering our time and talents to the creation of a better tomorrow.
The fourth pillar, character, will be explained by our historian, Ruby Andricott.
Character. Character is the force within the individual that distinguishes each person from others. It creates each of us our individuality, our personality, our goodness. It is that without which no one can respect oneself nor hope to attain the respect of others. It is this force of character that guides one through life and, once developed, grows steadily within. Character is achieved and not received. It is the product of constant thought and action, the daily striving to make the right choice. The problem of character is the problem of self-control. We must be, in reality, what we wish to appear to others, to be rather than to seem. By demonstrating such qualities as respect, reliability, honesty, responsibility, trustworthiness, fairness, caring, sincerity, and citizenship, we may hope to prove by example that we value character.
At this time, we will begin the tapping ceremony. As your name is called, please stand, walk to the front of the stage, and meet a National Honor Society member. Proceed to the stage for congratulations, to sign the official chapter membership registry, and receive your certificate, pin, and membership card. National Honor Society calls Arlene Adams. National Honor Society calls Mackenzie Haydett. National Honor Society calls Natalie Albert. National Honor Society calls Lydia Kierson. National Honor Society calls Gina Lazzari. National Honor Society calls Kaylee Blom. National Honor Society calls Bryce Barnhart. National Honor Society calls Emily Nutter. National Honor Society calls Lily Derry. National Honor Society calls Nicholas Henley. You have heard the pillars of our principles explained to you and are now ready to take the pledge. Please stand, current and new inductee members, and repeat after me. I pledge to myself to uphold the high purposes of the National Honor Society, to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. I will be loyal to my school and will maintain and encourage high standards of scholarship, service, leadership, and character. Congratulations, you are now members of the Arthur J. Prescott chapter of the National Honor Society. Please be seated. At this time, I am going to turn the stage over to our guidance counselor, Mr. Scott Kernan, for the Buckeye Girls and Boys State Delegate presentation and Americanism test results. Mr. Kernan.
Good morning. Mr. Ducci, I'm going to need you to reprimand Mr. Ballman. Why? Because I told him that Mrs. Rankin spoke before the National Honor Society program, and the assistant principal was supposed to speak before Boys and Girls State, and he's refusing. You get him later? Yeah. Okay, all right.
What?
Oh boy, here we go.
Out of everybody on this stage, we're the only ones that were never in National Honor Society. Thank you.
Yeah, we were hoodlums. Okay. Enough of that. Need some light. Welcome and congratulations to all the new and existing National Honor Society members and their families. Job well done to the families especially. I want to start off by thanking two people specifically, Donna Ball and Kim Shawless Ball. They are my contact people for the American Legion and the American Legion Auxiliary. And we also have Rick Nelson here as well. Rick always is part of that teamwork with these organizations. The American Legion is the largest veterans organization in the nation. These two organizations, the Legion and the Auxiliary, do so much for our students and our community, including sponsoring Boys and Girls State every year, and we can't thank them enough. So if you would, let's just give a round of applause for the Legion and the Auxiliary. Donna, you cannot hide back there. You have to, come on, there we go, there we go. All right. So I want to talk to you a little bit about what is Boys and Girls State. Buckeye Boys State was founded in 1936, and it's currently held at Miami University in Oxford, Ohio. And it's going to go on this year from June 12th to June 19th, Sunday to Sunday. Buckeye Girls State was founded in 1947 and is currently held at Mount Union University over here in Alliance, and that will happen from June 12th to June 18th, Sunday through Saturday. Boys State is an 8-day hands-on democratic form of government These young men will have an inside look on how to organize political parties and the relationship of one to the other in shaping Ohio government. Girls State touts their program by stating on their website, "Our delegates will learn more about city, county, and state government in 1 week than they will in 1 semester of high school." Now, I'm not so certain about that for our students because we have a great history and government team of teachers here. Both programs have an attendance of over 1,200 young men and women annually, representing over 600 high schools. At Boys and Girls State, young men and women will learn about city, county, and state government through a nonpartisan, objective education approach. One of the best things about Boys and Girls State is the opportunity for our students to go out and form relationships and friendships with other students from all over the state. We've seen many times where Boys Staters and Girls States will meet friends and new students from a different high school, and they'll become college roommates. And these friendships will go on for a lifetime. They'll get an opportunity to learn about leadership skills, management, and teamwork. And they'll also get a chance to explore careers through a hands-on approach. So at this time, I'm going to call Donna Ball from the American Legion, and she's going to call out our new delegates for Boys State and Girls State.
Good morning. I'm our Buckeye Boys State chairman for the post, and with me today is our post commander, Rick Nelson. Our selectees for delegates for Boys State, Bryce Barnhart, Holden Hansel, and Jacob Sipka. Our auxiliary person was unable to attend today, so I'll do the Girls State as well. Arlene Adams, Natalie Albert, Gabrielle Blankenship, Kaylee Blom, Willow Bauer, Lily Derry, Ashley Harvey, and Emily Nutter. Congratulations to all those selected, and every year you guys make it hard to pick, and thankfully this year we were able to send. It would have been really hard to pick, but we were able to send all the people who interviewed. Okay, now we'll do the Americanism test winners. For 12th grade, David Duffy. And Alexandria Drake. For 11th grade, David Medved. Lily Derry. For 10th grade, Alexander Stinson. And Lauren Burvish. And we also have a certificate for Mr. Kernan to appreciate all of his years of hard work. He does an excellent job of coordinating all this, and we are happy to participate with him. Hi, Nicholas.
One thing I'd like to recommend, go ahead, guys, gals, for my boys and girls staters. This year, I want you to do something for us. I want you to take appropriate pictures. I'm going to repeat that. Appropriate pictures, and come back and put together a slideshow for us so that you can talk to next year's juniors and give them a visual idea of what's going on down there, okay? All right. Thank you. Again, thank you to Rick Nelson, Donna Ball, and again, Kim Shawless Ball was not able to be here, but we appreciate their teamwork and the American Legion for what they do. Another last round of applause for them. And I believe at this time we're going to pass it back to Lexi Drake. Thank you again.
Thank you all for attending our National Honor Society induction ceremony and the presentation of the Buckeye Girls and Boys State delegates, as well as the Americanism Test Awards. In just a moment, the National Honor Society members will recess. New inductees should follow the old members out in the recession when Mrs. Donnelly gets to your row. But before doing so, please join me in once again applauding all of our new Honor Society members, Girls and Boys State delegates, and Americanism Test awardees. Thank you. After the members of the National Honor Society recess, we invite all family members to exit to the commons and proceed to the library. We ask that the student body then sit down and remain until you are released. Will everyone now please stand as our officers extinguish the pillar candles and members of the National Honor Society recess.